Ready?
Are you guys set? Okay.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Dr. Melony Samuels. I'm the CEO and founder of the Campaign Against Hunger. And on behalf of our team and family that we serve, I want to thank all of you for being here at our Fulton Street location this afternoon, especially our Congressman and Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries for standing up with our community in this unprecedented moment. Today, as millions, and I say millions of New Yorkers face harsh reality of losing access to SNAP benefits, we are reminded that hunger is not an abstract issue. It lives right here in our neighborhood, right here in Bed-Stuy, in Brooklyn, in our schools, in our home, with our hard-working families, simply trying to make ends meet. Our community are under siege as fear, anxiety, and depression has taken a hold and is already families that are struggling to put food on their table. At TICA, we serve over 14,000 families every week. But since Thursday until now, we have seen a 40% increase in families that need food. Because of this shutdown, because of what's going on, if this continues, we expect that we don't know what we'll do because SNAP is our first line of defense when it comes to feeding families. We cannot replace SNAP. But in the meantime, we have to do the best that we can to make sure that no one is turned away. So today, as we stand here together, I want to introduce to you our leader, Jeffries, has been a long-time champion for equity, dignity, and justice. Someone who not only talks about change, but stands with those who are living through crisis. Our leader has been with us here at the Campaign Against Hunger, fighting fervently to make sure that whatever needs the community has, that he takes care of it. His leadership and advocacy has brought national attention to the struggles of everyday New Yorkers. It is my great honor and pleasure to welcome to the podium the House Majority Leader, Congressman Hakeem Jeffries. I want everyone to put your hands together for him.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's an honor and a privilege to be here at the Campaign Against Hunger Bedford-Stuyvesant location, and particularly to be here with Dr. Samuels, who is an incredible champion for our community. And we're so thankful for you, for your brilliance, for your commitment, for your resilience, and for your advocacy on behalf of the people of Central Brooklyn and beyond. Here in this great country, America, the wealthiest country in the history of the world. Not a single person should ever go hungry, not one. And yet, here we are on November 1st with the Trump administration having been ordered by two different federal courts to make sure that SNAP benefits were not discontinued, but they are unlawfully withholding this nutritional assistance from 42 million Americans, including 16 million children, 8 million seniors, and over 1 million veterans. There are approximately 3 million people in New York State who are now going to struggle to put food on the table because of the unlawful decision by the Trump administration to withhold SNAP benefits. And where is Donald Trump right now? He's on the golf course at his luxury resort in Florida. This is not leadership, it's cruelty in action. And that's why I'm so thankful for Dr. Samuels and the Campaign Against Hunger, who've consistently been here during crisis after crisis, including the COVID-19 pandemic, supporting all of these hardworking taxpayers who are behind me, who have worked hard throughout their entire lives, but at times may confront unexpected hardship. They've consistently paid into the system. They've been there for the community, the city, and the country. And now in a moment like this, it's important for the community, the city, and the country to be there for them. That's what SNAP is all about. And so our commitment is to make sure that we get full restoration of the SNAP benefits urgently and as soon as possible. It should be done immediately. Consistent with the law. And our commitment will continue to be to make sure that that happens. Because hunger is not a personal choice. It's a result of challenges, hardship, and inequality in a society that should never exist. And we're going to continue not simply to support and restore SNAP benefits, that is urgent, but at all times, Dr. Samuels knows and her great team of staff and volunteers, I will continue to be there to support the campaign against hunger today, to support the campaign against hunger tomorrow, to support the campaign against hunger at all times. Thank you.
At this time, we're going to hear from one of our clients, our customer, as we refer to her. Blossom is going to come and just express what she's been facing, and not only representing her household, but all the households in our community. Blossom.
Yes, thank you so much. Well, I migrated from Jamaica, and since I came here, I've been working two full-time jobs with 3 kids, single mom. And since 2017, eventually I get sick and I could not work. And I applied for extra help. I can't get it because I'm making too much money. Extra food stamp, I can't get it because I'm getting too much income. And someone had told me about campaign against hunger over here. And I came over here and I registered. And this place saved my life and saved my children's life, because when I come, I get good stuff. And when I go back and empty my bag, I'm happy. I get chicken, I get fruits, eggs, whatever they have, I got it. So, therefore, I still can't get any help than what I'm getting to Social Security, and that's it. So without here, is a lot of people will never survive. Because when I used to take the bus and come here to bus, the line was around the bend, down the bend. So I can't afford it now to take the buses, so I have to get my food stuff delivered. So they need all the help they can get to help everybody, because they don't tell you, oh, you're not in the zip code, they won't serve you. They serve you beyond out of your zip code also. So thank you so much, and thank you so much, Mr. Jeffries. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Questions?
Mr. Leader, you mentioned that the president is in Florida and you're here with your constituents. I'm wondering if you view what you're saying from your Republican colleagues as them being kind of divorced from reality. You mentioned that they're not holding town halls, they're not in Washington. How are you viewing what you're hearing from your constituents versus what you're saying from your Republican colleagues? And if I can also just comment on Secretary Rollins yesterday in the press conference with Speaker Johnson, she said that if SNAP benefits lapse, it will be the federal government's fault. It will be the Trump administration's fault. Do you see it that way? Speaker Johnson starts to come in and say, well, the Democrats' fault. How are you explaining Secretary Rollins' comments that you heard yesterday?
Yeah, the Secretary of Agriculture, who's part of the Trump administration, yesterday told the truth. She acknowledged that if SNAP benefits lapsed today, as they have now done, it will be the fault of the Trump administration. We're not here to lay blame. We're here to get the SNAP benefits restored. And the administration has the ability to do it. And they should do it now. I had the opportunity to talk to several hardworking taxpayers who I represent, who are here right now, who rely upon SNAP to put food on the table. And I asked them, when they checked their account today, were their benefits there? And to a person, they indicated that hundreds of dollars of SNAP benefits were missing. That's a decision that the Trump administration has made. And that impacts people here in Brooklyn and all across the country, including in districts represented by Republicans. And so this is not a partisan issue for us. Making sure that every single person in this country can put food on the table is an American issue. Restore the SNAP benefits now. Anything else? All right.
We're at a short-term, we're at an impasse here. Short-term, what can we do, what can you do to get food and assistance to those in need? What can be done now to help them?
Well, it's important that the mayoral administration and that Governor Hochul in particular have leaned in to free up emergency funds to support organizations like the Campaign Against Hunger and the amazing work that Dr. Samuels and her team does here. And we need to continue to sustain that even once we get through this emergency. But we need the Trump administration to just comply with the law. 2 different federal courts have made clear that SNAP benefits should be released today. And Congress has already allocated enough funding for an emergency like this to ensure that the support for the SNAP program and nutritional assistance can continue. And so we're going to stay on the case. We want to reopen the government. We want to enact a bipartisan agreement that actually makes life better for the American people, not making life worse. And of course, we also have to address these other core issues, like the continuation of nutritional assistance, and we are also fighting to make sure that health care is not ripped away from the American people. Because in this country, the wealthiest country in the history of the world, health care can't simply be a privilege available only to the wealthy, the well-off, and the well-connected. Health care has to be a right available to every single New Yorker and every single American. Thank you all.